Yo, what is up? Welcome back. Pavy Daily Takes. I know it's tonight. I know it's a little dark in here, so forgive me, but I wanted to just come on and kind of get my thoughts off as usual. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do them every day. So again, try to make sure you have some every day from me and my thoughts. I got really only 2 points I want to go over today and talk about. First and foremost, I hope all you guys are doing good. Hope all y'all feeling good. Um, you know, Hope you've had a solid day. But a lot of NBA action tonight. Obviously, there was no games yesterday with it being election day. So a lot of NBA action tonight, as in tonight being November 6th, 2024. And one of the games I didn't watch the full game because I was watching Grizzlies Lakers because 3 points. I've been really impressed with Ja Morant this season. I just think that since coming back this year, I think he's been just a more complete basketball player. Even the way he's passing the ball, like he's passing the ball better. It was the game against Milwaukee that I watched that super impressed me. It was a play, not even the like lob when he was sitting down, but it was a play when like he charged to the rim, and obviously Ja's known to do spectacular dunks, and I think whoever was the center, I forget who it was, but I feel like they thought he was gonna try to like dunk on him, and he kind of froze him and did a quick little like nice little drop off pass to Zach Edey, and I think he had a triple double that game as well. But Ja, the way he's been playing this year, has just impressed me. And I think, like I said, he's becoming just a more complete, well-rounded basketball player. Even his jump shot looks better. He's rebounding the ball. He's passing the ball better than me. So I checked out Grizzlies Lakers for a little bit, but obviously, I think around like halftime, I like tuned off from it because I looked at the Celtics Warriors game and I saw it was close. And I've been drinking the Celtics Kool-Aid pretty much all season. Granted, I know Jaylen Brown didn't play today, but still, I've been drinking the Celtics Kool-Aid pretty much all season. And the Warriors, again, coming into tonight's game, I think they were 6-1. And I had the only games I watched the Warriors play this year was against the Pelicans. That was when they were missing Steph, but they ended up beating the Pelicans 2 times in a row. Not saying it's the Pelicans because I do think the Pelicans do have talent, but at the same time, I don't really know what to think about the Pelicans, and I haven't for a couple of years. I feel like the Pelicans have they have a lot of talent, but I feel like they have like 2 or 3 different teams, and I don't think like all the talent works together well. But them playing the Celtics today was something I did want to see, so I did end up watching the second half of Warriors Celtics, and my thoughts watching the game was like, are the Warriors good? Like, not that I thought the Warriors were going to be terrible this season. I actually don't know what I thought the Warriors were going to be this season. I didn't actually have any legitimate thoughts, but I didn't think that they would be terrible this season. I never think the Warriors are going to be terrible, right? You still have Steph Curry. Like, the roster that they put together isn't bad. Like, you have coming into the year, like, you have Kuminga who can take a step. You still have Draymond. You still have Looney. You have Wiggins. They picked up Buddy Hield. You have Paz. Like, you have pieces and guys that you could, work with. But the Warriors might actually be good, folks. Like, legitimately a good basketball team. Now, I'm not saying they're gonna win the Western Conference. I'm not saying they're gonna be a championship team, but I think that this team can legitimately be a team that may get to the second round. And Buddy Hield might be currently as is looking to steal of the offseason. Now, I thought it was a good picking up Buddy Hield when I saw that he was going to the Warriors in the first place. I didn't see Buddy Hield averaging 21 points, though. I didn't see Buddy Hield doing it. Buddy Hield ain't played like this since he was back at Oklahoma. Buddy Hield is having a career resurgence of sorts. Just judging all what he did the past couple of years, the way he's doing, he's having a career resurgence of sorts as it stands right now. But I'm not. Again, I didn't see him averaging 21 points, but I did think that he would have a good season. And the craziest thing about what the Warriors are doing is it's not like Steph is just going out there averaging 30 points and leading the league in scoring. Granted, he just got back, number one. And I think he's averaging about last time I looked, he's averaging like 19.8 points. Obviously, so he's not like Buddy Hield is a leading scorer on the Warriors. So it's a full total team effort. They have a very large rotation at the moment still. So it's a full total team effort. If I'm not mistaken, they're second in offensive rating, third in defensive rating. Like I said, I don't think that will persist throughout the whole season, but I do think that this is a team that, at least for me, it shocked me. I didn't see the Warriors being 5-1. I didn't see them beating a team like the Celtics today. Granted, like I said, I know Jaylen Brown didn't play, but this is still a game that you think that the Celtics would kind of pull out. But even with the loss in the Celtics, the reason why I'm so like drinking the juice as far as like Celtics repeating or maybe even a Celtics three-peat is I think they're actually a better team than what they were last year. And the reason I'm saying it is because I think like the bench is better. Like Peyton Pritchard looks great. I think I picked Peyton Pritchard to win Sixth Man of the Year last year. I was wrong, but I might be right this year. I might have been a year off because Peyton Pritchard looks great. The center they have, number 88, Nimes. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, please forgive me. But I remember I saw him play last year when they played the Clippers in LA. But he looks incredible. He looks like he's a guy that could actually play in the playoff series. Like if you stick him out there for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, as in total time in a playoff game, I wouldn't be mad at the production he might give you. Hauser looks better. Like just their entire bench for the most part. To me, Jordan Walsh, they're getting minutes out of Walsh, solid minutes out of Walsh. So to me, the reason why I'm so up on this team is because not even the starting lineup. I know what the starting lineup gives me, but to me, I think the bench is even better than what it was last year, which is why I have high hopes for this team. And like I said, I'm not a betting man, but for those of you who are betting men and women, I would put some money on the Boston Celtics. I don't know how much money that would win you right now because I'm sure Vegas is having some of the same thoughts I'm having, but still I will put money on the Boston Celtics if I was you right now. And the last thing I want to get into, I don't want to make these too long. Like I said, I want to give y'all some just quick little thoughts. Don't want to make these too long. The last thing I want to talk about is the Denver Nuggets. They had a big win against Oklahoma City Thunder today. Now the only undefeated team in the league is Cleveland. So the Thunder suffered their first loss. They actually came back from being down 16, minus Jamal Murray and minus Aaron Gordon. I think that these injuries could be blessings in disguise for the Nuggets because of the fact Christian Braun, even I know they lost the Timberwolves game, but I feel like that was the first time that was Christian Braun's first like I can be a legitimate starter game. And you see tonight, Christian Braun I think he had 21 points, if I'm not mistaken, tonight, which is the most that he's had as a starter. So now he's finally coming along. I mean, Jokic, bro, what the man, I think Jokic again tonight, some crazy stat line, like 24, 18, and 11. He's making it really, really hard where it's like, yo, I know you don't want to give him a fourth MVP, but if he going to continue playing like this, he might be a 4-time MVP winner if he going to continue playing like this, especially again, like I said, for many years, like I even said last year, you've never seen a player outside of maybe Hakeem in 94, 93, 94. You've never seen a player do more with less. And even I think Hakeem had an all-star, because I think Otis Thorpe was actually an all-star. Nikola Jokic playing with, well, obviously you have Russell Westbrook now, who's a Hall of Famer, but Nikola Jokic historically never played with another all-star, never played with nobody who made any all-NBA nothing at all. So you've never seen somebody carry a team. And again, not saying that these guys like aren't good, but aren't legitimate starters, but it's just between legitimate starters and you having, all world talent around you, which Jokic doesn't have. And I mean, you see like what Jokic has to do every game for this team to have a chance and to be competitive. But the reason why I think that this was a good win, Peyton Watson gave you really good minutes. Peyton Watson had the game-saving block after he missed those 2 free throws. He had the game-saving block. So I think that that's, just huge confidence builder for him. Julian Strawford had moments today in which he produced. So I think, maybe it could be a blessing and disguise that, Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon are missing some time because the other guys, like, they can't even get pulled out for their mistakes. They have to play. And they can go and gain some confidence and, play 20, 25, 30 minutes some nights, gain some confidence. And again, like I said, I don't necessarily think that this is, a championship team this year. But if those guys can continue to get experience and round themselves into form, like you still have a somewhat young team. I don't even think Jokic, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think he's 30 now. He may be close, but I don't think he's 30. Yeah, Jokic is 29. He'll turn 30 this year, but he's not a guy, especially with his play style. I think he could be effective for at least 3-4 more years, barring injury or anything, like really, really effective, and probably even effective in his later career because it's not like his game relies off athleticism. I do think he's a little bit quicker than what people think he is. Like even there was a play today in which he got out on Shea and force a backcourt violation. So I think Jokic is a little bit quicker than what people think he is. But again, with his play style, I think he's a guy who could, last into the future for a really, really long time because his game is not predicated off athleticism. So I do think that the timeline of this team, if these younger guys can continue to get better, younger guys being brought, Braun, Strawford, Watson, those guys can continue to, get better, continue to improve. I do think that the timeline of this team may have been set back some, and you can roll with these guys into the future and see what you got. So those are my main thoughts for today. Like I said, big win for the Nuggets, big win for the Warriors. Shout out the Clippers. I know PG came back to LA today. The Clippers, the game is still on, but I'm assuming they picked up the win. They were up like 18 when I cut it off. So shout out the Clippers. I'm sure I'll be going to some Clippers games later on, maybe starting next week. I've been having foot trouble, so I haven't really been able to walk. I've been out here walking like the penguin, walking like Oz. But I'm feeling better. So yeah, man. But again, Pavy Daily Takes. Like I said, I just wanted to come in and get my takes off for y'all. And yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy this. Drop a like, drop a comment, and talk to you guys tomorrow, man. Yeah.